Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to American Falls. The beauty that is American Falls here on FS22. It's by Lancyboi. Stone Valley Lancyboi, American Falls Lancyboi. Thank you for all the amazing comments that have been left recently. We're going to talk some more about some comments that were left, discuss a few things, but we need to get right into this. Time's a wasting. Holy cow. Happy Wednesday, or happy Thursday. How quickly it arrives. So no surprises maybe here, but we're going to keep our current contracting equipment. We discussed it last time we were together that from a financial standpoint, it just makes sense to do more of the same style contracts, especially when you've already got the equipment and when the equipment is at least as good, if not better, than what you're going to be offered. We're going to do 47 and 48 job here. Both of them are fertilizing jobs. Let's accept 47. That scared me for a minute there. And let's accept 48. So those are going to be our two jobs we need to complete. I'd be happy if we get through those today, that's for sure. And of course, always concerned about our store gate closing. Ay, ay, ay. In fact, I'm beginning to wonder if it wouldn't be a good idea to take our truck, just in case, and we're going to park our truck over at this abandoned farm here. At least I'm assuming it's fairly abandoned. That way, if we get caught off guard, we don't have to walk home. Even though it's a beautiful walk through the sunflower patch there, we don't have to do that again. So yeah, we need to purchase some fertilizer. We're empty. Let's take a really quick peek at our field calculator. 47 and 48. 2362, so we'll just round up 2400, 2300. That's roughly what, why am I losing my brain? That's roughly 4,700 liters of fertilizer. I would say 4,700. We can always unload this thing, so it's not like we're really gonna waste it. But solid fertilizer. Oh boy, I think we should just buy it. Should we buy 7 bags? Let's buy 7 bags, and we'll have extra. I don't have enough money for 7 bags of fertilizer. Oh, it's 12,001. Wait a minute. Whoa. Wait a minute. Oh, it's 1,800. Oh. How much money do I have? I've only got 10,000 bucks. Boy, we might. Oh, I didn't plan ahead that well, did I? I kind of screwed the pooch on this one. Oh, I hope I didn't screw the pooch. We might have to take a loan out, a short loan. You know what? We can pay back that loan. Let's take a $10,000 loan out, a simple loan that we can pay back. So let's take a loan out. Amount is going to be 10,000. I know we could take out 100,000, a million. I don't even know what our largest amount is. Does it say? Oh, max 28,000. Oh boy. Well, maybe we can't take out that much then. $28,791. I think that's based on how much land we own. I think. Not sure, but I think. Period in years. Oh, in years? Oh, 1. Can we do a 0.5? Can we do like a point? We can't really do a point, huh? A 0.5? No, 5 years? 1 year? 5 years? Does it matter if we take a 10-year loan? Repayment amount with interest goes way up, but then our monthly is way down. But the interest rate's the same, so what the heck? I mean, we're going to pay it back as soon as we collect on these jobs. So let's just take a loan out. Right now I can hear Tin Man just calculating in his mind. Brad, what are you doing? I sense it, Tin Man. I do. But I'm not a math magician. I'm going to do the best I can. 7 bags. 7 bags. All right. That should be more than enough. If I don't really screw this up, it should be more than enough. I'm hoping. That's the thing without GPS, man. It's tough without GPS. And it's even tougher when you can't see the difference of where you've spread stuff at. Doesn't help that there's no tram lines. There's nothing. So I'm going to do my best. I think we did reasonably well last time. I know that we lost, I think, roughly 1,000 liters, which maybe could be bad, you know, but it is what it is. All right, let's get out of Dodge. Do we have a cover? We do have a cover. Let's get up to our fields. We're going to start, I think, on the furthest field up there. I think we're going to go way up to the top northeast corner. I think that's field 47. Yeah, let's get the furthest one out of the way. And always have a little stutter going through the train tracks right there. I don't know what the dealio is. I probably should have never upgraded my display drivers. I should have just left them alone. But woe is me. So if the plan goes right, if it goes right, we should be in pretty good financial shape once we collect on these 3 contracts. We should be able to pay back our loan, and we should be ahead of the game, hopefully, a little bit. It's slow but sure. I knew it was going to be slow going. I'm actually glad that it's slow going, because I think it should be, just based on the rules and regulations that we have set forth. I don't know. We'll sneak over to 47, maybe going this way. There's got to be a road or a little path up here, yonder somewhere. So, how's your week going? I hope it's going well. My week's been going well. It's actually been pretty smooth so far. I know when I wish you all a happy Thursday, happy Friday, etc. Some of you are probably not watching on that day, but regardless, it's meant for just hopefully a happy day. You know, and for some of us, what's a happy day? You know, and I'm not going to try and get all downsy and you know, and sad, but you know, for some of us a happy day can be, shoot, just getting out of bed. Oh, I think I should have taken that path right there. Actually, let's go up. Is there a path? I guess we can sneak. Oh, is there a fence? Nope. We'll sneak along the border here. But yeah, for some of us, maybe it's just getting out of bed, you know, or maybe it's just being in a good mood, or maybe it's not having to deal with some issue that's been bothering us, or it could be a number of different things that makes us have a happy day, right? Or a good day. And that's all I'm wishing upon you, is that you have a good day. Everybody deserves. Oh, alrighty then. Please don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. Please don't get stuck. And that's really what I'm wishing upon you, is a good, blessed day. Oh, this actually might be great news for us. This is very good news for us. This, we should be able to clearly see where we have spread. Insert joke there. Let's check it. Oh, I like this. This is like Belinda Carlisle. Oh, heaven is a place on earth. We can actually see where we've put our fertilizer. Oh, man. See? Happy day. Happy day for me. Happy day. Oh, I love it. What a difference that makes when you can see what you're doing. Oh, man. And is that our field right there that we need to do next? No, it's down yonder here. Okay, that one we may not have as much luck. We'll see. But this is brilliant. Oh, this is brilliant. Okay, so let's get right into it. We don't have a ton of time. But let's get into a few things, a few comments that were left. Field stones. Look at those field stones. Blasted field stones. Almost forgot what they looked like. You guys are amazing. I'm just going to say that and get it right out in the open. I love your comments. I have I love your comments. I love the fact that you take the time to leave them. I think that means a lot to me. It means more to me than you'll ever probably know. I don't care if they're comments that are calling me out on something. I don't care if they're to correct me on something. I just think if you take the time to leave a comment, that means a great deal to me. And my audience, my longer time watchers, you know who you are. They know. They can leave what they want, and I'll take it like a man. Take it like something. But yeah, some of the comments were interesting, and one of them, let's see, let's address a few things that were said. I'm shocked that I actually pretty much assume that you're not even listening. So that's the other part that kind of cracks me up, is when I get comments that are specific to something I said. I'm like, wow, I guess they are listening. I guess I should probably be careful what I say too, maybe sometimes. But the first thing that I was corrected on, and I think rightfully so, is, and I've said this more than once, is my little deal about a cultivator is a cultivator. Is a cultivator. I still stand behind that for some, to an extent, but some very good points were made about that statement that I think should be addressed. So one, yes, not all cultivators, technically not all of them in the game are created equal. Some of them technically do different things. One thing is a seed bed. There are different things that might create a seed bed. Now, my point about that, though, is and I don't know if any of you have been through this, but I went through this trying to figure out what creates a seed bed. And it's not that straightforward, because it depends on where you start. Do you start with a plowed field? Do you start with an unplowed field? A cultivated field? I'm sorry, not a cultivated field, a harvested field. Are you starting with a field that has been mulched? This equipment, it gets pretty squirrely. Then, after I spent all that time trying to figure out what equipment specifically gives me a seed bed, I quickly came to realize that it doesn't matter. Seedbed gives you zero advantage. It doesn't give you more yield. It doesn't... Now, correct, again, I am more than happy to be corrected. But I know that it doesn't give you a yield advantage. That one I can guarantee. So if there's some other advantage to gaining in the game to actually having a seedbed... Now, by seedbed, just in case you're wondering what I mean, which I think most of you probably already know what I'm talking about, is when you go up to the old dealio here, and where is it? Is it needs plowing? Is there not a seed bed if it's not precision farming? Do you only get a seed bed in precision farming? Seed bed, seed bed, seed bed. So you'll click on seed bed, and you'll have this really pretty looking green. Nothing. Now, I've had seed beds, but they've been on accident. That's when I get a seed bed. I don't even know what I'm doing, and I get a seed bed. Oh, I used the right cultivator, or maybe I used a shallow cultivator. I don't know. All I know is it doesn't do any good. It doesn't matter. At least not in any way I've ever played. Okay. Other than that, another good point that was made about cultivators is the handling characteristics. That one I do admit I completely forgot about. And there is and can be a significant difference in how a tractor handles a certain kind of cultivator. That is very true. And there are cultivators that I find easier to use because of that. Some of them, the 3-point cultivators, the ones that attach right up there, don't have any kind of a tongue, I guess you would say, to them, like a trailer tongue. Sometimes they're easier to use. Some are easier to handle than others. Some of them turn tighter, easier. I'm missing a little splosh there. I'm going to try and scooch over a little bit. Left a little bow tie right there, didn't I? So yes, there are differences in cultivators as far as how the tractor handles them. And of course in looks. But that was another, I think, really valid point. Basically, it can go beyond just required horsepower and working width. But I still stick to my guns, at least to a partial extent, where show me now, not modded. Okay, we have to go base game, because modded equipment, well, you can do anything you want with modded equipment, but show me in the base game where 1 3 meter, we'll just say a 3 meter, or even maybe a 6 meter, but we'll say a 3 meter, where one is different than the other. I don't think you can. I think a 3 meter cultivator is a 3 meter cultivator. And I know I'm picking on the little guys, but, and maybe in real life, maybe there's some truth to that. I'm not a farmer, so maybe 3 meter cultivators in real life are basically that way. That's quite possible. Very, very possible. I think I am just wrecking this. I should be doing much better since we can see where I've spread, but I seem to be overlapping, I think, quite a bit over there on the right side. I'm not thrilled about that. Another thing that was brought up were the collectibles. You all are pretty much very kind when it comes to the difficulties of this map. I want this map to be difficult. I want to have to work very, very hard for our money. But it was brought up that I should be able to keep the money from the collectibles, because I guess on American Falls, collectibles are not easy to come by. So I guess what we can do is, we're not going to make it a point to look for them. But I think if we stumble across a collectible, yeah, we'll call it a bonus. We'll just say that I found somebody's wallet and decided not to return it. I don't know. Will put me in the dark light of that, some unethical business going on where I don't even choose to return the wallet and I just keep the $1,000, throw away the rest of it. We won't get into any kind of credit card fraud or anything. So we'll just go by that. So yeah, if I stumble across a collectible, all right, good enough. They're $1,000 a piece. It's not going to... Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Whew. I thought the game crashed right there. I haven't had a solid pause like that in a long time. So yes, collectibles are officially on the books now. And if you've watched my channel long enough, you know that the likelihood of me even seeing the collectible, if it's right in front of me, is slim to none. So I don't think it's going to be a big deal either way. I don't think I'm going to get rich with collectibles on this map. I'm horrible at finding collectibles and spotting collectibles anyways. So, but yes, we will call collectibles good. Another point that was brought up was, and I don't recall whether this was part of the rules or not. But then again, I don't usually remember what I have for breakfast, so it's quite possible. Let me check how far we are. I don't want to go more than we need to. We did complete that. Good deal. All right, let's get out of Dodge. We completed this puppy. I'm not going to waste more than I already have to. Somebody brought up that I think they said that I'm only allowed to use mods from the in-game mod hub. Now, I do not remember that being a qualification for this map. I honestly don't. I don't mind it. If that's the route we want to go, I'm okay with it. Wash off the tractor a bit. I'm actually okay with that. The only problem I have with it at the moment is our truck, our International, is not from the in-game mod hub. And I really don't want to get rid of that thing. So we're going to keep our truck, even though it's not available. It's not available in game. Oh yeah, see, I didn't think we were going to stay lucky. Is this our next? Is this our next one? I was hoping we were going to be lucky. Oh, it is. Boy, this field's going to suck. Oh, this field is going to suck triple time. Well, let's get after it and get it done. Oh, this field's going to suck. Oh, that's nice. That's just perfect. No idea. I mean, no idea what we're covering. This is going to be another one of those. Get to the PDA every once in a while. Do the best we can. So yes, I'm okay with only in-game mods or in-game mod hub mods. I don't mind that. I think the only one that I'm running is that International truck we own that we came to town in. I don't think I'm running any other oddball mods that you have to go out and get from a website. I might have one or two activated. I'll check that out, but I don't think so. And the Vultra is it's a little bit buried in there, isn't it? Oh, I think I'm getting out of my straight line. Come on, baby. This is a large field. This is a large field that I cannot at all see where we have spread fertilizer. Let's just get through it. Now, we got to talking a little bit about kilts. And after talking about them, got a couple comments. Kilts and bagpipes. My apologies, public apologies to Tin Man. I have been a little bit harsh on the bagpipes or the gag pipes. I believe that they're one of the worst sounding instruments in the world, and it's not even so much that they're the worst sounding. It's not actually that. It's that they are, I think, the most headache inducing instruments in the world. I can probably think of worst sounding instruments, but the bagpipes induce headaches for me. And a lot of times they're not used in the best of conditions. Like, I have a friend that's a firefighter, been a firefighter for many years. In fact, now I think he's reached almost. I think he's actually might be the captain at this point. Anyways, the last time I heard bagpipes was at a funeral. I had heard bagpipes, and I'm talking in person. I had heard bagpipes before that at a wedding. And I thought, okay, that's not bad. They're not bad. They're still a little headache inducing, but it's a nice celebration. At the funeral, it wasn't so nice, but I get it. There's a lot of history to bagpipes, a lot of history. And I was told that, and I did not know this. I was actually quite surprised to find out that bagpipes in Canada have some history. I had zero knowledge of that. So I did a little quick Google foo. And indeed, now what I came across, and I don't know, Tin Man, if you're thinking of something different than this, but what I came across was bagpipes were used in Canada, played during World War I. Man, I'm all over the road here, aren't I? That's what I kind of came across, some references to bagpipes being played during World War I. I don't know what, I don't know why, I don't know what the relevance is there, but that was kind of some information that I saw, so I thought that was interesting. But I had no idea bagpipes had any connection to Canada whatsoever. But then going on with the kilts, I decided to go a little bit further with this and just see if I decided to go all in, even if it's just a home kilt, a weekend kilt, maybe even an out of the shower kilt, especially in the summertime. You know, you take that shower in the summertime, and if it's really hot, you get out of the shower and you just feel like you're instantly already sweating. It'd be nice to just throw on a kilt, you know. Just throw on a kilt, go out to the living room, maybe throw on some old school Mystery Science Theater or something like that, and sit down and chill out and just let the old boys breathe, you know. So I was checking out this website, Kilts Are Us. That's not what it's called. It's actually, I don't know what it is called. Highland Kilt Company. And I found the kilt that I want. We're going to check this out real quick. We need to go to fertilize, right? Fertilize. There we go. Once again, I have somehow accomplished to follow the path of the outside of the field. I'm really good at that. Oh, that's nice. We're not even going to bother with that. The old number 20. I don't know. Anyways, I'm wasting time. We'll just start doing this number and hope for the best. Oh boy, we can back up quite a bit. Actually, we're gonna flip ski around here. I wonder if we line up maybe with this pole right here. Kind of like this number roughly. And then kind of eyeball it down there to that tree that's straight ahead of us. Let's give that a go. And I'm going to try and keep a fairly straight line with our rows here. So I found the kilt that I want. It's called the Cargo Kilt. The Tartan Combo Utility Kilt. All custom order tartans. It starts at $129. And actually, I don't know how straight I'm actually being here. Whatever. Whatever. So yeah, $129 is where it starts. This cargo kilt is bad to the bone. That's the exact one that I saw. At least if it's not the exact, it is darn close to the one that I saw that I really, really, really liked. I saw it on TV and I was like, that thing is actually really sweet because it looks utilitarian. It looks like you could actually, like, it's got some side pockets with some shiny buttons. And I think you can deck them out even more. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think with these kilts, you can kind of make them a little more ornamental if you want to. I wouldn't want to go too crazy. I just want something. I actually kind of want it to be very utilitarian, very, kind of straightforward. But yet manly. You know, made for a man. What's that commercial? Is it made for a man but smells like a woman? I don't know what the commercial is now. I can't remember. Made for a man but gentle. Whatever it is. So $129. Not too bad. Now I think you have to get, I think if you're going to go all in, I think you've got to go, I think there's other stuff you got to get with it though, right? I know that they have those knee highs, those, I don't think they call them knee highs, but they have those socks that kind of come up pretty high. And then you've got the fancy buckle shoes and whatnot. I don't need to do all that. I'll go bare leg, and I'm not shaving. It's going to be, you know, it's not going to be anything freaky. The kilt alone will be kind of freaky. My neighbors are going to lose their freaking minds, you know, out mowing the lawn in a kilt. Hey, I think it takes more guts to do that than not to. That's, I don't know what that means, but so the tartan, so the cargo kilt, tartan combo utility kilt. I like it. Now, I apologize that I forgot your name. I'm horrible with that, so don't be offended by it. That is very typical of me because I'm horrible with names. Wow, I somehow always do that. Where are we at for percentage? Oh, we're doing quite well. For kind of doing this blind, we're not doing too shabby, I don't think. But a very funny story. If you haven't read in the comments of yesterday, I think it was it must have been yesterday's video about the full drag thing. That one had me laughing for a while. In fact, that one had me laughing for a while. And then, about an hour later, I started laughing again about it. Because it's a pretty funny story. And hey man, to each their own. You know, I've gotten to that point in my life where it's just to each their own. You know, who am I to say what you should wear and what you shouldn't wear? You know, it's just, that's not on me. That's not on me. And I don't think it's fair for people to try and say what people should wear and whatnot. I think it's boring. I like diversity like that because I think everything else is boring. I think if everybody just wears jeans and a t-shirt, it's boring. I watched that. This might give you some insight, maybe some not so good insight into me a little bit. I don't know what insight it actually gives, but anyways, I watch, occasionally I will pick up, where are we at? Let's try and get a little bit of this big Bermuda Triangle thing here. Occasionally I watch Black Friday. Now she is a YouTuber that is goth. She's a goth chick. She's been on YouTube forever, and she's hardcore goth. She's all out, straight up goth. I'm talking not the simple kind of goth either. All right, let's hang a righty here. Not the simple basic goth. She's like deep goth, like cat's eye, like using contact lenses that look like cat's eyes and whatnot. And I just think that's cool. Like if I saw somebody walking down the street like that, I like it. I got no problems with it. I think be you. And I don't know how unique that is for my generation. I feel like it's somewhat unique. Oh, we did all right there, didn't we? Let's grab this strip. We might actually get this done with what fertilizer we bought. That again would be just wonderful. But yes, diversity. I like it. Hey, you know what? I have a friend that do you remember? And I don't know how I don't know how big this deal is still, but you know furries, right? You got the furries. I guess that's what they're called. This one boggled my mind. All right, this one boggled my mind. Why in creation, I'm going to scooch over to the right ski a bit. Anybody would want to just be walking around dressed up like a furry animal is beyond me. I don't get it, but I like it. And I think it cracks me up. And I don't see them very often anymore. I used to see on my way to work, probably about 5 or 6 years ago, maybe a little bit more. I used to see 2 regular furries walking on the side of the road. One of them was, if I remember right, it was a dog. They were a dog, a brown dog with a black nose, kind of some floppy ears, cute dog, you know. And the other one, I never really figured out what they were. I couldn't tell if they were a kangaroo or what it was. I just couldn't. I never really got it. I never got that one. But still cute as well. And I'm just like, wow. What's the deal there? And I remember getting to work. The first time I saw him, I got to work. And I asked my buddy, I'm like, what's the dealio with the 2 yahoos out there? Oh, look at that. Holy smokeroonies. We did it. How much do we have left over? Roughly 1,500. We might just do one of these small jobbers. What do you think? It kind of makes sense. Again, it'll help offset the cost of the fertilizer. So this guy right here, where is that one? Wasn't there like 1,000? Oh, right here. 1219, field 10. Oh, goodness. Where is field stinking 10? Right there. Well, we're just down the road from it. What do you think? Should we do it? Why not? Let's check this real quick. Actually, now that I think about it. Field 10. Oh, shoot. Fertilizer, 200 and... Well, yeah. Let's do that. Why not? Like I said, it'll help offset... it'll help maybe offset the cost of our fertilizer a little bit. So, yeah, I asked my buddy. I'm like, what's the dealio with the 2, costume people out there? Because I see him every day. And I knew he came in on the same road I did, so I figured he saw him. And he's like, oh, yeah, man, they're furries. And I'm like, come again? Yeah, they're furries. And I'm like, what is a furry? So after it was explained to me, I think as well as it could be, I was like, oh, all right, whatever. Good for you. More power to you. Have at it. Enjoy yourself. Because, again, it's different. It's just different. And they're not hurting anybody. At least I don't think they were. So why not? Go for it. If it was a completely... If I could get away with it, here's where we start getting a little deeper into Brad's psyche. So, you might want to put the old coffee down or whatever beverage you have and make sure your mouth isn't full of liquids. If I could get away with it, we need to get over to field 10, somewhere over there. I would... Is there any... Oh, what's this right here? That is not a bridge. Alright, screw this. Oh, there's a fence there, Brad. You were looking... See, that's what I get for looking in the wrong direction. Oh, this is going to get ugly if I keep doing this, I think, peeps. I just want the Valtra to make it out. And I don't think it's going to. Alright. I think we're going to have to bite the bullet. This thing's about ready to launch. Oh, it might be... Oh, good. It's not tied up. Alright. Alright, nothing to see here. Boy, those fences, this barbed wire fence or whatever it is, that gets me every time. But if I could get away with it, I would go to work full Batman. Oh, yeah. That would be epic. I'm talking like legit Batman. Like getting a real money costume. Not the Batman costume that was in the old school Batman, the 70s. Because you wouldn't want to see me in that. You probably wouldn't want to see me in any Batman costume. Looks like somebody's been through here. Wait, is this where we did... Oh, this looks... Oh, did I just see a deer insta-pop over there? Something looked like it was... Like it popped in and out. Anyways. We are on field 8. I think this is the field we did our mud plowing in, if I'm not mistaken. Or that one over there in this area looks very familiar. Oh, this should be a fairly straightforward dealio. I don't want to take it for granted, though, because I'll end up getting about 98% done, and it'll fail. But I want the Hollywood Batman outfit, the one that has, like, you know, the muscle chest and the good stuff, the real good stuff. Now that I would wear... Can we see? Oh, we can see. Beauty. I think I would do that. And then I would just, you know... I'd be Batman. I'd come up to your desk, you know, you got a problem with Windows? You got a problem with Office? You know, hi, I'm Batman. Please get out of the way so I can... assist, you know. I'd have to get my Batman voice worked out. But I would have zero issues. If it was acceptable, of course it would not be, and I would be carded out immediately. Actually, I could get away with it, obviously, on Halloween. There were some pretty good costumes this year on Halloween where I work. I think this one might be done. I mean, I think we got the wraps on that one. Yeah, buddy. Field 3. I know. We're just going to keep going. Field 3 is that little nook right there. Field 3 is going to take us just under 200 liters. Let's see if we can find field 3. We're going to have to wrap this episode up here fairly quickly. I think I'm going the wrong way. I think field 3 is this way, Brad. Is it this way, Brad? Are you doing okay? You hanging in there, buddy? You going to get it? Oh, yeah. Field 3 is right up here around the corner. But yeah, I never understood the furries. I just kind of assumed, you know, like anything, it was just kind of a fad. Is this field 3 right here? I think it is. I just assumed it was kind of a fad, and there wasn't much to it. I stopped seeing my furry friends. I started honking at them. When I was coming in, I think they actually initially thought I was going to pull over and do something mean or something. But after a few days of just honking and waving at them, I started getting waves back. So that was kind of fun. I started getting a couple waves back, and I think we kind of had an understanding, you know, that I was appreciating their costumes in a non-weird way, you know, that I wasn't there to cause harm. I wasn't there to abduct or anything crazy. I was just there to peacefully enjoy a couple of furries out for a walk. And what a better thing to do, you know? If you're a furry, A nice morning walk out on the boulevard. Just chilling out with your furry friends. The clown phase was not good for me though. That one bothered me a lot, and I'm not particularly afraid of clowns, but that one I thought was pretty abused. That one got out of hand quickly and actually became quite unsafe. If I remember correctly, boy, did we finish that one already? Holy smokers. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one is complete though. How much do we have left? 847 liters. Do we have field 9? Is field 9 right here? We'll take the time to do it if we don't have to drive all over Tarnation. Field 7, 8, 9. Oh, 9's right back by 10. All right, let's nab field 9, and then we'll call it. Field 9. Oh, you know what? Farm already has the maximum number of contracts. All right. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. We did pretty good. I'll accept that. Let's see if we can find our way back to the store. So, the clown thing, though, got a little bit weird. And I think a bit dangerous, because I think some people truly do have a fear of clowns. And some of them got kind of out of the, they started hanging out in people's yards. I saw this video on YouTube of these two, I think they were a couple clowns that were like waiting for these people when they got home. They were in their yard behind a tree or something. And it was just creepy. I mean, just creepy. And you got to be careful of that stuff, man, because, you don't know who's packing. Like, and I'll tell you, if I got my kids with me and I'm feeling threatened by some stinking clowns on my property, things could get ugly. So I think it got stupid. I think some of them were just stupid. And I mean, you're kind of taking your life into your own hands to an extent when you're doing stuff like that. Now, if you're just doing a clown outfit walking down the street on the sidewalk, hey, more power to you if you want to be a clown on the sidewalk. You might get a shoe or a couple eggs thrown at you, but at least you're not gonna end up getting hurt badly. But the clown thing, I wasn't so into. I don't think clowns are cute. Furries were cute, but clowns, a little sketchy. Is it down here? It's got to be down here, right? Yeah. All right, well, let's get this knocked out. What time is it? Ooh, is the store stinking closed? Oh, the store's going to close in 2 minutes. I don't know what that means for us. Oh, no, we don't have to. Oh, we're okay. Oh, man, my brain, I just about lost my freaking mind right there. I'm thinking, I swear to God, if all those contracts get canceled, I'm going to lose it. But I think the store just closed. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, uno momento, por favor. Si vous plaît. Oh, I thought it was stuck. We don't need to get into the store. In fact, I'm glad we put our truck out here. We can do this. Oh, hello, Mr. Pedestrian. Let's do this. Can we unload? Yes. Okay, so there's... Almost hit the dude. So there's our leftover fertilizer. And let us... let me do this because it makes me anxious. Let's... well, your lights are still on? No, they're not on. Let's collect. Let's collect. So we need to collect on all of these. Space to collect, collect. Nice. 47, just over 47,000 bucks. I like it. That was worth it. And just for good measure, let's special redemption. I'm just going to pay off our loan. Just because we can, right? And what does this mean? Monthly payments, 12. Remaining terms, 0 and 0. So that should take care of that. So we are debt-free, which is good. I don't want that hanging over us. We are free to take out an additional loan now if we feel the need. Let's get home, and we're gonna call it. We're gonna call it September. Actually, those store hours are not working to our advantage, but they are holding us to, I guess, working daylight hours, more or less, at least until we can buy our own equipment. Once we, boy, did I go too far? Ooh, baby. I think I did. Once we can afford a tractor, maybe get a cultivator, maybe get a, slow down there, Brad. Maybe get a cultivator or a seeder or something like that. Something that we can start taking our own jobs and not borrowing equipment. I think that'll be a good thing. All right, everyone, that is going to do it for this episode of American Falls. And for September, we managed to Forrest Gump our way through this month with very little difficulties, I would say, which is kind of nice. We're $37,000 in on the good side of things. So yeah, awesome. You all take care of yourselves. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. I would definitely appreciate that. Stay safe. Have a great day. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other, as always. And we'll be back here tomorrow. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.